Matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Sonny Yap gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding in, Damon Ortiz. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Chris Owings now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready now for Baltimore. Ryan Bentley, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Robinson.
So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Cano waits on the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
2-1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ricky Drew will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Batting second, designated hitter, Rafael Diaz.
Into the box now, Rafael Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Pitts aboard here at first with nobody out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Keane is over, and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ortiz ranging back, still ranging back, and that one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 0-2. Here it comes. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bentley moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Second inning coming up, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Ready now, Robbie Keane comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's a ball.
Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Missed with a slider.
1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pitts is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kenji Sands. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down to 3-1.
Gabriel Marcus would be next. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in, Gabriel Marcus. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Ready with the 2-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that is off the wall in right field. Sands rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Orioles leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. In now, Jeff Pitts, and he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Pitts stands at second with no outs. Hit out towards second. There's Cano, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Into the box now, Benito Hernandez, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Pitts. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bentley moves over, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 2 full. The Rays are in front, 4-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Popped him up. Hernandez has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Now in the box, Damon Ortiz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. 1-2, here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Now here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The knuckleball's his out pitch, but it misses. 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pitts calls for it. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays 4 and the Orioles nothing. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rafael Diaz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. The next 0-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Two pitch just missed.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready to take his hacks again. Bobo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bobo stands at first with 1 out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
I got 3-0.
The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 3-2 pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Connor.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. One left for Tampa, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Ryan Bentley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ryan Bentley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bentley has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
3-1 to him now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Robbie Keane.
So digging in now, Robbie Keane comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Too high. Ball 3. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles held in check there. They're down 4-0. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box now, John Pitts. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ortiz will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. So stepping in, Sammy Pitts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way is pitch number 75. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Benito Hernandez. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. In there, a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a snap move over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We played 4 and the lead is now 5-0. In now for the O's, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Kenji Sands. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Sands, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Pitts takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 2, Gabriel Marquez.
Now at the plate, Gabriel Marquez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Rafael Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Rafael Diaz.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Bobo.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Genmar Gomez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Genmar Gomez.
Bobo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground out to short. Owings has it. Cano for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch on its way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Rays held in check here, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Stepping in now, Damon Ortiz. Pitts on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Chris Owings. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And And a ball, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a knuckleball stays outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Hernandez in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay,
And
Connor
leading off for
Pitts.
the Rays, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Hit hard down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jeff Pitts will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready for another chance? John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now both runners are breaking. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Pitts at second. Pitts at first with no outs. Misses. Ball 2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up.
You know what, Hero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one. Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Benito Hernandez is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Ozuna. And he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Standing in, Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is on the ground over the first. Keane has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Designated hitter, Rafael Diaz.
Settling in now, Rafael Diaz. First pitch on its way. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Four runs here in this half inning. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Boop Bobo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts.
Jeremy Pitts.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 7th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 11-0. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Bentley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. Bentley gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1-0. Ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Line drive to left. Pitts is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 11-0. Rodney Kahn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Low for ball 1. In his career, Pitts is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Darno over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Pitts. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, John Pitts. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. Pitts is off at first with 2 away. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
Way in front of that fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Benito Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 11-0. At the plate, Kenji Sands. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Gabriel Marcus, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 1-1 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, hits. And that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 11-0. Stepping up now, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jesse Pitts.
First delivery to him on the way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Rafael Diaz.
Into the box, Rafael Diaz. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Inside with the slider. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Bobo is on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit well on the ground to first. And that will find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Bobo, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 11 and the Orioles nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Damon Ortiz starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Chris Owens.
Here's Chris Owens now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Bobo. And the throw is in time. Owens is retired. 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting, Ryan Bentley. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. You look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Full count still. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Rays posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Sonny Yap earns win number 7 on the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game 3-hit performance. Ricky Drew was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and